Curve in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Chapman on to first, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Povich back to work. Hard ground ball, base down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Then have a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Johnny Damon, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
Hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a ball popped up. And it's a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Grounder off the pitcher. To first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. There. Save at second, and that was not close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Langoliers at third. Guillen on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground to short. Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Joseph Ortiz.
Late on that fastball.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one's a little bit low. 1-2 to count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Prince Fielder. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. On the ground to first. Fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder Dave Parker.
One down. Dave Parker steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ball one there.
1-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Damon. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting, right fielder Jesus Sanchez.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Grounded out his first time up. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now two aboard.
Now batting, second baseman Jonathan India.
Jonathan India steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That clips a corner. First and second, two down. Top half of inning number 4.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Damon on his way over. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the White Sox 1 and the A's nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Carrasco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. Foul ball there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and it drops in.
Now batting.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Hunter Renfroe the next to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get one, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
White
duel
Sox,
so far.
the
Here's how the
designated
starters
hitter,
have
Cody
performed up to
Bellinger.
this point. Just missed. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Ripped on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came
next
together
for
for
the
him.
White
Man,
Sox,
that feels
catcher
so good to
Kyle
shoot an
Steele.
absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here is Kyle Teel. Reached on an infield single his first time. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at second.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, number 92.
Braden Montgomery digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Jose Reyes. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, here we are, third time
Up
through
next
the
for
order,
the
and this
White
is
White Sox out towards right center field, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ripped to short. Slings it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next,
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Langoliers, 29 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Damon. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him.
Ozzie Guillen up next for the A's. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. There goes the runner. Left field. Parker makes the grab on the run. The A's strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
I'm held under by the world and I'm way too scared. There's a struggle through the trouble underwater as the bubbles from my mouth to the surface while I'm buried by the rubble till my lungs can bust.
And that misses. Ball 1. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
But he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Dave Parker steps to the plate for the White Sox. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus
And up next for Chicago, Jesus Sanchez. And there's the strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish.
Runner takes off. Late swing, foul to the left. That one ripped left field. Henderson going back. Way back there and gone. A laser to left. Home run number 10 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now Jonathan India, 0 for 2 in this one. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here comes Bellinger. 1 for 2. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Bruce Zimmerman.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Kyle Teel will hit next. Teel having a lot more success on the road this season. Ground ball right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Lifted in the air, out to left. Parker hustling after it. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one down.
Excellent job, man. I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Now it's the second baseman. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
1 ball.
Pitches in the dirt. Ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Teel down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting, number 33.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Carrasco now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sanchez moving under it. Corrals it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Braden Montgomery.
92.
Zimmerman back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These batters are not getting fooled right now.
Just missing there. And it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carrasco makes the grab, 1 away. Jose Reyes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Number 7.
Pitches in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Fouled off left side. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Slice to right, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Zimmerman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ortiz at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. White Sox 4 and the A's nothing. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
First baseman, Jason Giambi.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Renfroe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20 on the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Now it's Matt Chapman. That's grounded out a couple of times.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they've still got some work to do.
Hard hit, right side. India over to first in time. Yeah, they get the
Now
out.
batting.
Those plays can
The
be
catcher,
tricky. They're
Shea
routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be
Langeliers.
smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Shea Langeliers, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. The A's get one on this homer. It's now 4-1. And we're back,
Leading
ready
off
to
for the
begin the
White
eighth.
Sox,
Now here's
left
the cleanup
fielder,
hitter for the
Dave
White
Parker.
Sox, Dave Parker. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Pitching for
Michel
the A's,
Otañez on a pitch
Number
out of the pen
47.
here. He's into the game with the bases
Michel
empty.
Otañez.
And now it's going to be Jonathan India. Halter. Throw to first in time. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Pitch misses. 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Center field. Damon gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Johnny Espinosa. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once
Leading
again.
off for the Athletics,
And now the center fielder, Johnny
number
Damon.
18.
He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Reyes makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball
Now
game.
batting, number
Ozzie
14.
Guillen digs in now. He is singled, and he is flied to left. And first offering is fouled off. The White Sox leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there, didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, number 19.
Now the number 2 hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Inside and it's 1-0. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. Hammered, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2. So a man at first. Next up for the A's, Jose Carrasco. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Runner takes off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners hit 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Manager out of the
Jason
dugout,
Giambi.
and he's going to make a change. Johnny Espinosa.
Pitching for
So they turn to their closer, JoJo Romero.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And here is Jason Giambi. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the White
And the
Sox,
batter now,
catcher,
Kyle Teal.
Teal.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one drifts inside. Base knock right field. And a good start to the inning. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner at third, nobody out. And here is Braden Montgomery. J.J. Bleday now in the game as he comes in as a new right
Now
fielder.
playing in right field, number 30, J.J. Bleday.
Liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the run from third, and they're up by 4. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Reyes will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And next to hit for the Sox, Joseph Ortiz. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. Now 2 away. Prince Fielder getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one misses. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move.
Pitching
They
for
hand the ball
A's.
over to a new arm, Davy
Number
Garcia.
65.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Swings through that.
1-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Montgomery on at second with 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Now a 6. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled in. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
And a foul ball. Out to short. Reyes whips it across, and Renfroe is retired.
Now batting, third baseman Matt Chapman.
He's 2 outs away. And now Matt Chapman. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. The Athletics down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Junior Caminero.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. This to third. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 3. So Marcotte going with a pinch hitter here. Jason Kendall trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a